Garden gnomes and fireplace goblins. Do goblins live in fireplaces particularly frequently? I don't know. Anyway, my name's Obit Potato. Welcome back to Little Big Workshop. Right, so in the last episode we got this area up and running, the robot manufacturing area, and let me tell you, I am delightfully happy with it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Now, in this episode, we've already got ourselves a couple of objectives. As you can see, we have a ridiculous number of idle workstations, and we have absolutely nowhere near the right number of employees to fulfill all of those tasks. So what we're gonna try and do, hopefully, is get another staff room first and foremost, and then populate that staff room with a bunch of employees. That's the plan, anyway. So let me see if I can just take a rough size for this staff room. This is a 15 by 6.5. Okay, well, let's mirror this, right? 15 by 6.5. Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. And let's stick a door in right over there. Yes. Let's move that right over there. And then we can stick another door right over here. I'm kind of leaning into this whole idea of using staff rooms as, like, gateways to other points in the factory. I think it's the way to go, to be honest. I think it works out quite well. So we'll get that down. We'll get, I don't know, what, like 10 more operators? Get 10 more operators, sure. I mean, that's quite a big commitment all at once. I mean, I did say before that I wanted to try and have a much smoother acceleration up the employee tree, so to speak. But I think it really is time. It really is time to get sorted for staff, and I want to make sure that we're getting through this massive backlog of stuff that needs to get done. Right. Everyone has a job? I mean, we've got 2 people that are currently not working. Bethany and whatever your name was. Yeah, Jacob. All right. Well, hopefully I can find a little job for you, perhaps by kitting this room out as a staff room, as a break room. That might just work. A worker has collapsed from exhaustion. Yeah, that's exactly why I wanted to set this area up as a break room as quickly as I possibly could. Okay. So, that goes there. Yes, I know. Lots and lots of people are collapsing from exhaustion. It's a bit of a problem, to be honest. Right, get stuff ordered. Yes, and a machine has exploded. Right, well, that is pretty miserable. Ooh, can I play this tape? Tell you what, that would be a cool way to play music on the game, wouldn't it? You could play a brand new song if you changed it up on the tape player. Very, very cool. Okay, that's not all of the stuff for the break room quite yet. We need to get a few more bits and bobs. Stick that over there. Refrigeration station. Stick that over there. Yeah, and then also just get a foosball table in front of that. That's an extra $3,000. You know, sets us back by a little bit, but nothing major. Okay, so that's cool. We've got this extra space over here. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do with this space. Are we level over here? We're not level over here. Right. I mean, that might change. I might adjust that to make it a little bit more level, but that's a problem. That's a problem for later. We don't really need to worry about that right now. All I'm really concerned about is this break room that we've got, is this enough to support the 10 extra employees that we ended up employing just now? I think so. I think we should be fine. Okay. Next on the research tech tree upgrades, I want to get super haulers. I think getting super haulers would be great. And that means that I can get just regular haulers upgraded to super haulers pretty much as soon as. I tell you what, I will recruit 3 more super haulers. No. I won't do that. I will recruit 3 more regular haulers so that we can upgrade all 10 of these haulers to super haulers when we eventually have the research points. Because one of the objectives for gold milestones is to have 10 specialists, and I do believe that upgrading haulers to super haulers does indeed count as a specialty employee. And the other thing that we need to do is deliver more than 50 advanced products, and I can categorically assure you that we're going to achieve that within this episode, which is frankly remarkable. I must say, I'm fairly happy with that. Yeah, that'll be really, really nice. So if we get that sorted, we get the King barbecues up and running, we can deliver as many of them as possible. We also probably want to pick up a few extra contracts. I did talk about taking on absolutely every single one of Inco Inc.'s drone contracts. I did say that I was going to wait a little bit before accepting this particular drone contract, but I think I might change my tune. Right, hold on. Let's make a fully make a fully wood. No, not a fully wood. A fully metallicized drone. Can I retract this arm? Can I make it not wooden? No, it has to be... Oh, no, it doesn't have to be wooden. There we go. Change that there. Was that as strong as I can make it? I didn't even have a real look. That's as strong as we can make it. Yeah, fine. All right. So, yeah. The point that I'm making here is that I'm super interested in being as robot-y as I possibly can. There we go. Strength, we're almost there. That goes there. Nice. Okay, that's pretty darn close to what I'm looking for. Material, 1,500 bucks in material. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's not super unreasonable. Also, most of the operations are going to be done with the small forges, which is always really quite nice. We do have quite a lot of forging time left on the billboard. So we might want to look at getting an extra forge, or at least trying to speed up the process somewhat. But, I mean, all things considered, I'm actually really, really happy with where the factory is. Really, really happy with where the factory is. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Yep. Let's do that. And robot assembly. Done right over there. Okay, I don't think we need to batch this. I think we're quite happy not to batch it, even though I usually like to try and batch larger missions. We're going to make an exception for this one. Can I move this over here? We could honestly fit in another couple of small forges. Right, what about a small forge right over there? Small forge right over there. Yes, get that on order. That would be really, really nice. And then let's also stick down another little plot right over here. There we go. Okay. So, that's good. We just pick up the last Inco Inc. drone mission, robot mission at the end of the cycle. So, hopefully, we can build this mini-bot as much as we possibly can, or we could build the mini-bot as much as we possibly can during the last market cycle, and then towards the end of it, we pick up this drone, and that will allow us to hopefully complete both of the contracts. Once we get the King Barbecue contract out of the way, I'm almost convinced that things are going to get a ridiculously lot easier. A lot ridiculously easier. A heck of a lot easier, I think, is probably a better way of phrasing exactly what I'm trying to say. Things are going to improve. There we go. Okay, now we only have 20 unoccupied stations. I mean, that's still too many, really. Could definitely do with improving that somewhat. Also, I think what I want to try and do, actually, is extend this storage area up there. Because at the moment, we're only storing a few of the benches over here, whereas I think we can store a few more down at this end if we want to. That's what I'm going to try and do. Yeah, I think that might just help streamline the King Barbecue production process just a little bit. Okay, Minibot. Let's take a little look at the Minibot and see how we're getting on. Okay, we've not started any real sort of assembly work there yet. We have a heck of a lot of stuff queued up over here. But none of it is Minibot stuff. Oh no, tell a lie. Some of it is Minibot stuff. This is CatMech stuff. How did CatMech stuff arrive in front of the Minibot stuff? I mean, the CatMech stuff is important to do, don't get me wrong, but it's not It's not that important to do. Okay, send this stuff to the bottom. I would much rather get the contracts that actually have a deadline done. Yeah, let's get the materials sorted for all of the stuff that we've got a deadline for. What's the price of King barbecues? Are they expensive? Are they going up or down in price? I mean, they're not really moving anywhere, to be honest. We've got 2 options to ship King barbecues. We're obviously going to be shipping the higher one. Let's should I start selling them right now? I mean, it doesn't actually matter because I've got 35 units to sell and I'm only manufacturing 30 units. That is, of course, entirely down to the fact that we have market expansion, which increases the amount of deliverables in each market. So, I mean, I'll take that. That's pretty darn good. Yeah, I think I'd like to just get the King barbecue sorted first. Get the King barbecue sorted first, and then we can worry about moving on to other stuff. Also, thinking about this logically, I should absolutely be taking more of Bros and Biceps contracts, because Bros and Biceps are only on level 3, and they could definitely do with being moved up in the client relation master plan. Okay, let's see if we can do some plastic injected skis or whatever. Sure. I mean, okay, this ends up looking a little bit ridiculous, but it's actually pretty close to the specs that are required. I don't know if it's the cheapest that I could possibly get it, but I mean, I guess we'll see. Metal extrusion, a tiny little bit of metal extrusion is involved. Metal extrusion, that's when you try to say metal extrusion and metal extruding as one word, and it comes out with extrusion. So there you go. Don't try it at home. I can advise, not worth it. Okay, let's get the snowbob. Let's get the snowbob sorted. What I was going to say about metal extrusion was that there's not really a queue. There's not really much metal extrusion to be done. I don't know why I've been so wary of getting my metal extruded. But apparently I'm just subconsciously anti-metal extrusionist. So there you go. I don't know if any of those words actually make sense on any planet, in any world. But hey ho, it was quite fun, wasn't it? It was fun to say. Right, 48 grand. 48 grand for a bunch of King barbecues. Don't mind if I do. Let's get all of these shipped away right now. So hopefully a truck's gonna pop around here. There we go, just like so. And R&D points. I have absolutely no idea what I did. What did I do? Oh, I completed a... No, I didn't complete an objective. In fact, maybe I did complete an objective. I mean, I think I've been awarded an R&D point for preemptively completing an objective, because I think we're about to smash that 50 advanced products number. There we go. Yes, I was totally correct. Okay, what did I say that we wanted to get? I mean, this is going to be really important. Metal production, plastic production, wood production, all of this stuff is actually... It actually matters because it means that I'll be able to unlock more products on the market. However, I've really enjoyed sort of, slimming things down. Let's take super haulers, upgrade all of the haulers actually to super haulers if at all possible, or at least most of them. Right, show me only, yeah. Okay, these guys are gonna get upgraded as soon as we've employed them for long enough, but that should be a while. But we should now have super haulers running around all over the place and making a pretty substantial difference to everything, actually, because they run substantially quicker than regular haulers, that's for sure. Okay, the mini-bots should be done, right? Okay, the mini-bot parts are almost entirely done. Grand. Cat mech has actually been finished. One cat mech has been finished anyway. Oh, I get it. Hold on. I actually get it now. It is a mech for a cat. Like a household cat. I know that may seem obvious. I thought it was a cat-themed mech. I was wrong. I will confess. It is in fact a mech for a cat, which makes sense why there is this Oh, where does it go? Like cat powder stuff? Cat litter tray stuff? It all makes so much... Ah, here it is. What's it called? It's called cat sand, yeah. It doesn't look very graphically solid, but, I mean, there you go. That's why we've got the cat sand, apparently. So the cat can do its business whilst it's walking around bipedally on two mech legs. You know, to each their own. You know what I say? To each their own. Right, the drone isn't going to be able to make significant progress until the mini-bot is entirely finished. So that's pretty darn fine, I guess. This supply's over there. I tell you what I could do. I could get a single... I could get a single shelf over here, but I don't know if that's actually going to make much of a difference. Let me restrict that a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if you can actually stack robots on shelves. Also, my haulers are about to get upgraded, which is wonderful. I suspect I'm about to see them all getting upgraded. There we go. Okay, have at least 10 specialists. I have 10 specialists. Oh, no I don't. Yes, I do. That's right. 8 R&D points. Access the most awesome upgrades and improvements for your factory. Man, oh man, oh man. We have smashed our, we've smashed our goals. We've smashed our goals for the episode. And now, unbelievably, we're already on to the champion milestone. Holy cow. What I have learned. I've learned so much. Including, I think, that I need more cups of coffee. Hold on, what's this staff room? This staff room is missing something. What is it missing? It's missing a TV. I can tell immediately. My spidey senses are tingling. Yeah, TV's missing. I knew it. I knew it. TV's missing. Okay. That was what was wrong. So what have we got? The code red, all workers ignore energy drain for 12 hours. Cooldown is 5 days. Alternatively, could get that. Not super bothered by that, to be honest. Call volunteers, active for 24 hours, cooldown 8 days. I think I want to get reduced maintenance needs by 25%. Yeah, I think I want to get service routines. The reason that I want to get service routines is because I don't have access to the premium tech tree and therefore won't be able to get technicians, at least, you know, for a little while. Let me have a little look at the... A worker has collapsed. Really? I thought that my break rooms could sustain all of the demands that were placed upon them. All right, no matter. I mean, we can do something about that. There we go. Let's get that over there. And let's build another break room. Apparently, we're going to have a nice sort of through line, a nice row of break rooms. Fair enough. If that's what's going to happen, then that's what's going to happen. Also, I've just realized I should have had a zone over here within which I can put my completed robots. There we go. So that people don't have to take them all the way to the export zone. There we go. And you just move this to there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Very, very happy about that. How are we doing in the forging room? Looks like everyone is working up a sweat, quite literally, because it's probably very, very hot in here. But everyone's doing a great job. And the drone should start to see some pretty substantial progress. Okay, we can pick up another few bits and bobs over here. Let's get that upgraded, that upgraded, that upgraded, and that upgraded, that upgraded, that upgraded. Fine. All right. Apparently, that's what we need to do. I don't really want to change the design too much. If I can tweak it to make it a bit more perfect within the same parameters, it's all set up already. We might as well take that opportunity. I think that'll work. Why are we not managing this? Ah, okay. I see what the issue is. So last on the list of stuff to do is the welding for the the welding for the snow bulb. Let's move that to the top of the list, because that is, of course, a contract mission. And the welding for the snow bulb won't actually take that long. We were ahead in the contract. We were ahead of the contract for the snow bulb, and now we've fallen behind it, which is pretty disappointing, actually. Right, what's going to happen to the price of catmechs, by the way? Price of catmechs is going to increase, so you know what? There's no real rush to get these off our books. Quite happy to wait a little bit there. Let's go and have a little look at the break room stuff. Let's just get all the junk that we need. I say junk. Of course, I don't mean literal junk. I mean, I'm paying for this junk. If it was actually junk, I wouldn't be paying for it. Or at least, I hope I wouldn't be paying for it. There we go. And a video game console thing. There we go. Get that all ordered. 9 grand of extra staff equipment. Well, I say staff equipment. Brake equipment. Brake equipment for the staff. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay. 800 products of any type or difficulty. I mean, that is going to be a heck of a lot easier with our current setup, i.e. with the market expansion thingamabobber. Also, I want to get this. I want to get market manipulation. Market manipulation allows me to refresh all general market offers. If I could get rubber ducks back again, I feel like I could get... I feel like I could jump ahead. I miss our rubber duck-based economy. I really genuinely do. Okay, give me repair station state. Is it control click to get it all repaired? Yeah, it's control click to get it repaired. Okay, is anything in a bad way? Get you repaired, you repaired. Sure, you repaired, you repaired. Yeah, that looks about right. That's fine. Alright, just queue everything up to get repaired. Sure, you know what? Now that I think about it, just get everything repaired. Fine. I don't really deal with workstation priorities too much. I maybe should think about faffing around with that a little bit more, but nah, not too bothered. Right, what have we got? What have we got in the contract area? Okay, 2 more Incoink drone contracts, or 2 more Incoink robot contracts. That's quite nice. We do have a Bros and Biceps standard bicycle contract. I'm very interested in that, for sure. Very interested in that. I don't think that there's anything else that I'm particularly interested in right now. Wonderful. Incoink, still no level up. Still no level up with Incoink. That is a bit disappointing. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. Right, snowbobs. Snowbobs 2 are assembled. Okay, I think that the snowbobs are absolutely going to be completed on time and to schedule. Catmechs are still taking a ridiculously long time. I don't know why the catmechs are taking seemingly longer than most other robots are taking to build. I guess the catmech is just quite a complex product. How much does the catmech go for? The catmech, one single catmech goes for 1,180. The mini bot goes for way more than that, 2,000 bucks. I mean, I should make mini bots. That sounds like a total plan. Okay, 9 units. So these guys go for about 1.5 grand per, whereas this is being offered for 2 grand. Yeah. Okay. Wowzers. That's a really good price. Yeah. So at the moment, Incoink is offering a better price than the market is for drones, but he's offering a worse price than the market is for mini-bots. Although the specifications of the mini-bots do look to be slightly higher. Right, so strength and style both need to be improved. Let me see if I can do just that with a few simple modifications. Right. That takes the strength and the style up just a little bit. And I think if I can tweak 1, 2, then that will take everything up to operational parameters. Let's bump this up. Let's bump it up to like 40, maybe 40 is total overkill, isn't it? Start with 20. Start with 20. 20 seems pretty darn reasonable. There we go. Right, start with 20. 20, 20, 20. Get some more parts ordered. 5 grand of parts. We've got the storage. Fine. Great. And that'll be something else just to work on in the background if anyone is feeling particularly lazy. I can tell them to get to work on the mini-bot. Although, that's going to be after the drones. After the drones have finished being made. So, it's not going to happen for a good long while. Okay, we have 10 workers assigned to that area. To be honest, we should probably take it down to about 5. Take it down to about 5 workers over there. Take it down to about 5 workers over here. Take it down to about 5 workers over there. The reason that I do that is because we've got 10 haulers. And I never really want to use our operators. Assembly station. No. We'll keep those for now. I never really want to use our operators to unload trucks. That always seems like a great shame. Seems like a great waste of talent and a great waste of productive time. So, if it's all possible, we'll try and avoid that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, snowbobs are pretty much done. We've got 2 more snowbobs to manufacture. Let's get that done. There we go. That's 1. And the second one, presumably, is going to be made right here as well. The second one's going to be made right over there. Third one's going to be made right over here. All of the bits are together. Fantastic. Great. Let's get that dispatched. And that's one other thing off our list of things to do. Cool. Man, good progress on the mini-bots, honestly. I suspect that this will be all the forging that needs to get done. Did I batch produce this? I don't think I batch produced this. Yeah, I mean, this is really good. This is like the heart of the... This is the pounding, beating heart of the building. You know, in a way, we have ended up with quite a similar sort of setup to the last factory. The robot manufacturing area, it looks like it's in a similar sort of place geographically, but in actuality, the factory, I think, flows a heck of a lot better. I want to sort out these 3 rooms. These 3 rooms are a bit messy. I don't like them. I'm not super happy with the way that it works. But it's far from inefficient. In fact, I would dare say that it is spectacularly efficient, actually. And it feels really quite organized. That's not a compliment that I pay myself lightly. Even though you may not wish to pay me the same compliment. I think this is actually working quite well. Yeah, I really do. Okay, where's my net worth? I'm 5th. I'm actually quite close. I'm quite close revenue-wise and net worth-wise to Nemesis Inc. Yeah, wowzers. What do you see these little numbers in the top left-hand corner? What do they actually mean? 8, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Is this what? Net worth? Profit per hour? No. Yeah, what is this little top right hand, the top little blue number? See that? Number 7? Yeah, no idea. No idea what that means. Oh well. That's cool. Okay, we're just waiting for another couple of research points. Another couple of research points will net us. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Oh yes, market refresh. What am I talking about? We're already done with that. Let's get the market refresh point. Market manipulation point. Yes, absolutely. I'll take that. We've got the mini bots and the cat mechs, which are both still in production. So we're not going to want to faff around with the market too much until we get both of these shipped off. But we're actually really quite close to getting both of them shipped off. Yeah, in fact, we're making cat mechs already. Yeah, we're about to get up to 15 cat mechs, and then we're gonna make the last couple. That's wonderful. I tell you what I could do. Maybe in my free time, could make a chair, or we could just start making some random junk from the market. A double O quack. Not a ducko quack. Apparently, that's completely different. I could make a skateboard. I don't think I've made a skateboard yet. Sure. Let's make a skateboard. Let's do it, dude. How many skateboards can I make? I can make 60 skateboards, I think. 68 skateboards. At an absolute minimum, I would hasten to add. Okay. There we go. Assembly. Just do it on same old billboard. That goes there. Great. Give me 50. How many would that be? 5,000 bucks of materials. I think that's, to be honest, quite reasonable. I feel like I'm ordering materials in larger quantities, which is exactly what I should be doing at this stage in the game. Right, loads and loads of haulers are idle, which is surprising because they should all be doing stuff. But that's okay. I haven't needed to take the next level of employee cap yet, which is maybe a little bit surprising. As I think when I reached the sort of champion level milestones in the last game, I must have had about 70 or 80 employees, whereas now I've got 45 or something. Yeah, 45, which is not actually that many. Right, let's get that delivered. Cat mechs, we're ready to ship away as well. But I think waiting until the next market cycle is just a smidgen better for us. Yeah, so I'll wait until the next market cycle. Only 16 grand for these cat mechs, I must say. That's pretty miserable. Also, these last two contracts, I know the minibot technically is below market value, but I will take it anyway. And I think the drone one, I don't think the drone is available on the market anyway. I'll take both of those contracts. Yeah, I'll take both of those contracts. The reason being, I mean, I care about reputation, right? I want to make sure that we get reputation just right. Okay. That's fine. Small wheels. Okay. This is gonna take a long time to get through those skateboard smelting things. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Okay, market refresh. Market refresh is gonna be incoming as soon as we get rid of the cat mechs and the minibots. So actually not that far away. Cat mechs are, I think, are the final stage. I hope they're in the final stage anyway. What have we got? Two more drone contracts. That's pretty darn nice. Cat mechs can go. We're gonna get rid of loads and loads of cat mechs this cycle anyway. Perfect. The price of minibots is just gonna continue to increase, so there's no particular rush to get that away this cycle. Tell you what, we're about to hit the next level as well. That's three extra R&D points, which is lovely. Or not, perhaps, as the case may be. That's a-okay. I guess we'll hit that. We'll hit it with the next order. You know, I gotta keep my motivation up. Gotta make sure that we don't get deterred. You know what? Maybe I just assign. Yeah, assign that there. Sure. Assign all of the trucks and all of the wheel rims to two. Yeah, to two specific forging machines. I think that's much better. And then that means that we can make some progress on all of the other mini-bot components. Yeah. So this way, all of the skateboarding stuff is still going to get done. It's just going to get done at a slightly slower pace, maybe, than I originally intended. But, I mean, I'm perfectly happy with that. That's totally fine. I'm totally fine with that. Absolutely no issues with that whatsoever. Okay, cat mech. One more single cat mech to go. Great. Let's get that delivered. And that takes us up to... That takes us up to level 15, which is pretty darn good if I do say so myself. We could get the employee cap lifted. And to be honest, maybe that's what I'm after. Maybe that's what I'm after. Let's hold off. Let's hold off on upgrading for now, as I don't think that there's any need to. You know, we've got another 5 employees worth of leeway to go. I tell you what, I do actually kind of need those employees. I do need a few more employees, because there are a bunch of workstations which are currently idle. Right, you know what? Let's expand. Let's expand. Let's get another staff room. It's going to be pretty far away from absolutely everywhere. But it'll be good. Let's get it ordered. It only costs 5 grand, and then it's going to cost another 17 grand or whatever to outfit it. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Nemesis Inc., let me guess? No. You want the coffins. I mean, look, I could do it. I could do it. I mean, that's, you know, 7 units at 1,500 or so. Yeah, 1,500 or so per each individual unit. However, it's a massive pain to get done. And I really don't care about any reputation. I tell you what, one of the things about this game, the fact that reputation can't go down makes everything a heck of a lot easier. I mean, I don't know if making reputation decrease if you didn't take an urgent contract would sort of even things up, but certainly I feel that it would add an extra challenge. I think anyway. I don't know. I think that would be a good way to spice things up a little bit. You know what I mean? Okay, that's looking good. Let's get the break room stuff ordered. Bish bash bosh. Yeah, literally. I think I'm literally at the stage where I've mastered a very similar layout for absolutely every break room. There we go. 9 grand. Only 9 grand to get it fully kitted out. That's a bargain. That's a bargain if ever I've seen one. Okay, get that all manufactured, please. Beautiful. And then let's get a few more employees. Let's max it out. Let's max it out. Let's take it up to 50. Okay, so hopefully that'll make a little bit of a difference with the number of workstations that we currently have that are idle. That's pretty darn good. We also need to start thinking about whether we want to pursue the Clonk Forge. I think we do want to pursue the Clonk Forge, right? The Clonk Forge and Clonk Plastic Injection, both are really, really important. Although in saying that, the Advanced Assembler is really, really good. I'm not so certain about the Particle Manipulator. For 60 grand, it's a heck of a lot of money for what you get. I mean, I know it's good, but it's not that good. Or, you know, it is that good, but it's very, very expensive. So I think that we'll probably go for the Clonk Forge then, I guess. I guess we can expand this room and make it into a proper forging room. With big old clunky forges. Alright, you know, I really like the use of small shelves in this area. It does seem to be slightly more optimal than using big shelves. Although big shelves do technically hold more. This just feels a little bit more like a robotics workshop, you know? It feels a little bit more professional. Okay, a couple of dudes are free. A couple of dudes and dudettes, I should say. A couple of them are free. Not many, though. 24 trucks left to go. 28 wheel rims left to go. Yeah, I was going to say, we must be almost done. Must be almost done with the backlog of bits and bobs in the forging room. There we go. And I must say, I'm not entirely displeased with what's going on. Trample car. Let's get a trample car. We've already got a plan for a trample car. No, we don't. I tell a lie. We don't have a plan for a trample car. Okay, that is not good. Get that there. That there? Sure. And that there. Okay, that is slightly too strong. Any way that we can decrease that by a little bit? No, I don't think so. Okay, nope. Do injection molding. Come on, potato, what are you doing? You're clicking on the entirely wrong bits and bobs. Right. That there. Why did I see a 2-day queue on my foam injection machine? Was that just a mistake, or is there actually a 2-day queue? There's a 48-hour queue on the assembly station. Jeez Louise. What am I looking for? Ah, painting. There we go. Okay, get that ordered. Get the trample car ordered. Sure, happy days. Yeah, what's up with the foam injection? Is this all... It's all small, stupid, stinking rubber wheels. And it's for the skateboard as well, primarily. Okay, skateboard is going to the bottom. Yeah, prioritize other stuff. Yeah. Prioritize other stuff. And also, why don't I get an extra, like, 2 foam injection machines over here? I mean, it's going to cost me 9 grand, but it'll be worth it. Get that linked up. Perfect. Nice. Okay. So that should work. That should help me get the bits that I need for a mini bot. That'll be perfect. The other thing that I need to bear in mind before the market actually ends, I need to make sure that I take the 2 Inco Inc contracts, both of which should be relatively easy. So that will be 5 simultaneous robot manufacturing missions. Oh boy. Okay, yep, just take that. Literally the same spec as what we had before. Mini bot, same spec as what we had before. Let's get that. Okay, I mean this is taking the absolute mickey. I feel that it's a very serious situation to be in. Although, I think I can do it, actually. I do think I can do it. I do believe. Right. More contracts. That's 2 more. 2 more robot missions. Okay, I'm gonna take them both, I suspect. I do still have the delay associates functionality, so we'll probably be making use of that at some point. We're halfway through the mini-bot market mission. The mini-bot market mission. How wonderful. Okay, next cycle is going to be the best time to sell. And that's going to net us like 50 grand or something. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous money for 20 robots. I don't mind if I do. Yeah, that's really, really good. Yeah, at the moment, I rate my chances of success very, very high. Very, very high. All of these contracts seem imminently doable. None of them seem, you know, problematic in any way. I think I should be able to just storm right through all of them. There we go. Yeah, we're going to hold on, as I say, to these mini-bots until the next cycle. It needs to get repaired. Tell you what, not having technicians is a little bit of a pain in the backside. It is. It is a pain in the backside. However, it's a pain that I can live with. It does mean that I occasionally need to click on, you know, click on certain buildings and tell them to recharge. But that's as I say, I can live with it. Right, get that repaired. You know, occasionally need to have a little look at the overlay, control click some workstations. Yeah, get them all queued up for repair. Yeah, the forge room especially. The forge room especially, I think, will continually need repair on account of it being so unbelievably busy. There we go. Okay, 2 more mini-bots. And we're off to the races. Whack-a-gnome. Man, I have missed Whack-a-gnome. Right, let me have a little look. Plots. Where are the Whack-a-gnomes appearing? All the way over here. Really? All the way over here, my dudes? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to me? Okay. Let's go and take out the gnomes that are over in this direction. There we go. Right, now let's go to the next batch. Where are they? I have no idea. I mean, they usually spawn sort of... They usually spawn, like, on the outside, but very close to the... Very close to the factory, but maybe that's... Maybe that's not necessarily the case. You know what? Stick it in the middle of the factory. Okay, one's there. Okay, that's good. One's there. A couple are around these parts. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay, we're holding on to those. That's okay. Has anyone bothered to get the machine? Ah, here it comes. Great. Someone get it set up. 1, 2, 3. That's a 4. And 5 somewhere? No, don't see him. Don't see him anywhere. Let's have a little look for those piles of tar that they like to throw. It could very well be that the gnome's outside somewhere. And I just haven't spotted him yet. Okay, that room is apparently a no-go zone. Okay. Well, let me see what I can do. Minus 40. Okay. Candy dispenser, that's right. I know how you guys like your candy. Even though I don't like that term myself, I will use it. Right, no sign of the gnome. Nope, no sign of the gnome whatsoever. What a dastardly little fellow. Yeah, I'm straight up out of ideas. Let me go to a plots overview again. See if we can spot his little emergence. Oh, he's over here. He's over here. I just saw him. Right. I don't know why we didn't catch him initially, but he is over here. Which is good. That means that we can at least deal with him. What? There we go. Nice. Okay, 7,500 bucks. Don't mind if I do. That's pretty darn good going. Look at the way that we're handling these robot contracts. This is just furious. This is great. I'm half tempted just to like double the length of the robot assembly room. I mean, the robot assembly room has been an absolutely great success. If we add more assembly benches, will that make it even more of a success? I dare say it might. I am a little bit scared of doing anything along those lines right now, as we are in such a... I don't want to say precarious financial position, because we've got 38,000 gnome bucks. You know, that's pretty good going. That's pretty good going. A lot of little big workshops would be quite pleased to have 38,000 gnome bucks in the checking account. However, I'm not your average little big workshop. I'm a highly skeptical, highly volatile player. Yes, and frequently take big, rash, irresponsible decisions. Very irresponsible decisions, I would hasten to add. So oftentimes it pays to keep an extra couple of grand in the bank. This trample car, I'm not making any progress with this flipping trample car. Right, skateboards can go to the very back. I'm absolutely not worried about that. I'm just a little bit worried that perhaps we've gotten a little bit behind with the trample cars because I didn't move the skateboards back in the priority queue. Yeah, that's a bit irritating, but that's fine. Okay, well, you know what? The good news is that we've got a couple of contracts which are going to be up soon. So we can get them out of the way. We've got lots and lots of small wheels to make. Lots and lots and lots of small wheels to make, all for the trample car. I think I'm going to have to push my deadline. I think I'm going to have to push my deadline here. What I will do, I will take the drone plan, and I will take the, whatever it is, that plan. I'm not even looking at these, I'm just accepting them. Look at this ridiculous list. I'm just accepting them as they come in. I'll accept them all right now so that I can increase the deadline by a day. Let me also check out the snowbob. Is the snowbob? It's pretty close to being perfect. If I move that around a little bit, and if I move that around a little bit, oof, that's close. That is close. A wooden sled? That's fine. Right. Okay. Yeah, I can make another snowbob as well. The reason that I'm getting this all set up right now is, of course, because if I get everything done, then I can push the deadlines of absolutely everything here, which is exactly what I want to do. I'm also holding an irregularly large amount of stock, which is why my finances are a little bit low. Unusually low, I would say. Okay, there we go. So, let's do what I said I was going to do. I don't think I've ever had this many contracts open at any one time, by the way. This is ludicrous. This is absolutely ludicrous. Okay, let's push all the contracts. Yeah, that still might not even make the trample card doable, I would hasten to add. But it's certainly not bad. Okay, skateboards. Pump that to the back of the queue. How am I still doing this? Okay, add that to the back of the queue there. Bump that up there. Yeah, I need to start working my way through these. No, I don't want that. Yeah. Why am I sent those small wheels to the back ages ago. Did I not? Oh no. I've been working the whole time I was continually working through a ridiculous number of skateboard wheels. Okay, that's really irritating. Right, well, let's get this contract finished up. Let's also get rid of this mini-bot. This mini-bot is as highly priced as it will ever be. So let's ship off all 20 something of them. There we go. That's why we've got 2 export slots. That's why we've got 2 export slots. Great. Got another contract done. We're about to finish up drones as well. Perfect. It says that I've got more of these dudes on the open market, but I still need to get them out of my inventory first. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, that's looking and feeling a heck of a lot better. 70 something thousand. And we're just about to finish up with another 2 drone contracts, actually. Well, that one's on 91. The other one's on 39. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Trample cars. Trample cars. Are we almost done with flippin' trample cars? Skateboards have been the real impediment here. I'm irritated, actually, at how messy the skateboard construction process has become. Okay, well, here's hoping that we can accelerate the trample car production. I think we might actually just get there. I just have a funny feeling. Yeah, we're already ahead. Okay, we're starting to manufacture them. Perfect. Right, so that's good. Let's now finally finish the skateboard contract off. This has been a long one. The skateboards have definitely overstayed their welcome. That's for sure. But once it's done, and we can draw a line under it and be happy. Happy that we did it. Okay. Yeah, this is working really, really well. I tell you, having 2 export slots, that is an absolute must. That is an absolute must. Being able to drop, or being able to, to deliver 2 contracts at the same time, that's incredible. There we go. 2 contracts, same time, no issues. Right, what do we got over here? We are now doing all of the snowball bits and bobs. Although, we should be able to make small wheels at the same time as all of the snowball manufacturing. Now, we need to accept a heck of a lot more contracts during this market cycle. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of money. That's more money than I was expecting. Bros and Biceps, that's up to level 4, is it? If I'm not mistaken. Client relations, Bros and Biceps. Level 4. Yep, Mitsurula we still haven't unlocked, but that's okay. That's fine. That's the advanced metal processing that we need to get. And I think that's totally fine. We can afford to wait. Bros and Biceps, let's take on this Bros and Biceps contract, I guess. Sure. For a standard bicycle. Have I never built a standard bicycle before? I have built a standard bicycle before. We just need to bump up the strength, bump up the attractiveness a little bit. That's lowering the strength. Potato, what are you doing? You dingus. All right. There we go. I'll take that as well then, I guess. So that's yet another Bros and Biceps contract, which I hope is gonna, well, less make me money and more make me reputation, I guess. Look at all of these robot contracts. I cannot believe that we've managed to maintain as many robot contracts as we actually have. All right, go back to plan 1. We need to make it slightly more robot-y. Right, you know what? Duplicate that plan. And then let's change. Let's change this to... Ooh, what's going to make it slightly more robot-y? Ah, yes. Perfect. Metal. Metal. All right. Just like that, we'll get that sorted like so. Get it all linked up. Metal extrusion, which I'm still shocked by. I'm still shocked how little we've done with metal extrusion. I guess this time I've more focused on the molding process. I guess I didn't realize that was happening, but I mean, I'm kind of happy how it has. I guess, yeah, it's fine. Wowzers. How have we made more snowbobs than we have skateboards? That's kind of remarkable, don't you think? That's ridiculous. Right, what's the price of skateboards? How are these a basic item? These guys are the banes of my life. Okay, skateboards, as it turns out, the next market cycle is perfect to sell these things in. And we've got absolutely got the demand for all 50 of our skateboards. So we'll look forward to selling all of these lovely, fantastic, high-quality skateboards, cough, 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 in the next market cycle, which is very, very nice. Let's go and take a little look. Challenges. I've taken all the challenges. I've taken all the challenges that I care about. We're not finishing these drone contracts fast enough. I mean, I'm finishing them pretty darn fast, to be honest, but it's still not fast enough. Yeah. I think, you know what? I think that we'll be just fine for snowbobs. I think we'll be just fine for absolutely everything. I mean, we've got in fact, we've got 10 days. We've got 10 days, 14 hours to complete these standard bicycles. That is a ridiculously long length of time. That is ages. Absolutely ages. I also feel, by the way, just on a point of note, that throughout this playthrough, my costs have always been, you know, quite reasonable. You know, one of the first things that I did was get the salary reductions for everyone. I got the cost of expansion reductions. All of it really. I got everything that could reduce my costs was something that I really beelined for. Right, another mini bot. Sure, I'll take it. I will just take it without thinking. Great. Take it without thinking. I'm super not concerned about anything here. I mean, it doesn't look like we're going to complete the drone on time. However, as always happens, I mean, we bash out a couple of robot contracts and we're back in the game, you know? It's pretty basic. It's pretty basic stuff. It's basic maths, actually. You know, if you do the maths like I have, then eventually you'll get to the conclusion that I've got it under control. Everything is fine. No one likes the staff room, though. Alright, get that delivered. Snowbobs as well. Inco Ink. Inco Ink are a real challenge to get leveled up. I'll tell you that. They really are. They are the reason why I'm trying to long haul it, you know? I mean, in the last playthrough, they were the only outstanding company that hadn't given me a special end of game mission. I'm determined to not allow that to happen again. So determined, in fact, that I know it's not going to happen. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to sell skateboards this market cycle for as much as I possibly can. Oh my goodness, we're going to make 50 grand. We're going to make 50 grand from skateboards. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely bonkers. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I mean, I'm delighted that that's going to happen. Right, so after skateboards finally get shoved out the door as fast as they possibly can. Getting rid of skateboards, finally. We're going to refresh the market. We're absolutely going to do that. Bros and biceps. Is that level 5? That's level 5 for bros and biceps. Very, very nice indeed. If I do say so myself. All right. Gave you a real challenge. What about a whole bunch of mountain bikes for our annual downhill tournament? I mean, I would love to take this. I would love to take this contract right now. Although I do think that we are nearing the end of the episode, and I feel that what a lovely start to the next episode that would be if I was to accept the contract then. A machine exploded. Really? Okay, get that repaired. Sure. Get that repaired. Get these skateboards out the door. Give me 50 grand. Oh, don't mind me. That's a level up with Inco Inc. The hardest people in the game to level up with. And look at this. As I predicted, all of the drone contracts absolutely coming together completely on time. 50 skateboards. Wow, you can stack skateboards. That's actually really quite cool. There's not many items that you can stack. I know you can stack like parts. I didn't know that there were many items that you could stack in the export area. Very, very interesting. Yeah, don't mind me just making 50 grand of skateboards. Making 50 grand with skateboards. Of skateboards? From skateboards? I'm making 50 grand from selling skateboards. And that is deeply satisfying. That is deeply satisfying. For a product that caused us so much hassle, I'm delighted that we were able to make so much money. I mean, can you imagine if the price of skateboards collapsed? Or the demand in skateboards collapsed entirely? I mean, that would just be soul-destroying. That would just be soul-destroying. But as it turns out, I have once again proven I can make bank. And I did make bank. We're going to finish the episode up right here, ladies and gents. Get yourselves ready for what will be the next... What the heck? Get yourselves ready for the next epic episode of Little Big Workshop, where we're going to be accepting the big old mountain bike contract. And I hope, very much hope, that we will end up with over 200 or maybe even 300,000 gnome bucks in the bank. Thanks as ever to my fantastic Patreons who put actual gnome bucks into the actual bank. My actual bank. And it's very greatly appreciated. You help make videos like this possible. And I'm very grateful for all the support. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time. Bye.